How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, and special welcome to the Star Trek fans. This is TC and another Enterprise Incidents fan magazine. This is Volume 1, Number 3. It's a cool cover. I like the cover. It was a good episode, the very first one. The back has also some shots from that. Vina and Pike. Okay, see what we got here. That's a cool shot. Drawing with Tholian. Let me zoom in a little bit closer because make sure you can read it if you want to. Pause and read it. Here's the contents. 33 pages. January of 77 is when it was made. Here's a picture for the menagerie, a drawing, artwork. Wilbur, 76. Never heard of that artist. And here's the episode rundown in photos. It's a good shot of Pike. Close up, actually, of the makeup. The guy that played this part was actually in one of the earlier episodes as a, I don't know if he was on the helm or, I'm not sure, but he was up front in front of the captain on either the left or the right. Okay. It's really a shame that they couldn't have done this magazine in color, but if they had, I imagine it would have been probably more than $2.50, probably would have been double, probably been $5, and that was a lot of money back in 76, 77. Okay. To the middle of the episode here. It's kind of neat the way they do each one of these, a rundown of the episode that's on the cover. In photos, like a little photo novel type thing. Those were popular in the mid-70s, late 70s. I had 2 or 3 of them myself. Those, of course, are in color. Good stills from Vina and the dance she did. Okay. I'm getting toward the end here. Of course, this is the 2-parter that they did, Menagerie. Not the original, The Cage, but it's all scenes from The Cage. Here's what she really looks like without the illusions. Okay. That's cool. And here's that was outside when they first beamed down on the Menagerie. Here's an analysis by James Van Heist, the one who does this magazine. John Wagner did the artwork. That's pretty good artwork. Looks pretty much like her. Star Trek First Captain Jeffrey Hunter, about him and the actor when he played Jesus. I've yet to see that movie. If I did, I don't remember it. I must have been pretty young. King of Kings. He died not long after doing Star Trek, actually. Enterprise Incidents, subscriptions. And here's some stills from bloopers. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that one. Some of these are not on, like that one there. I do not remember that being on the actual video or film blooper reel. Him wearing that outfit, but that's a cool still from that episode. Same with this one. That's from the City on the Edge of Forever. It looks like that one they show on there, and so this one too, and that one's on the reel. What do we have here? How those Star Trek devices really work. That's pretty cool. Analysis of it, I guess, of the machines. There's a communications panel. This is from, I think it was This Side of Paradise, something like that. When Spock had the old girlfriend in the plants that made you super happy. Oh, this is hard to see. It's black and white. It's got a lot of glare on it, but hopefully y'all can see that. There's Roddenberry and Shatner. That's cool. There's a script he's got right there with one of the hard clamp, what they call them, covers for the script itself. those you don't see it very much. I haven't, as a matter of fact, when they did the Greg Jane auction last year, they did all his, he had 300, well, they didn't show all 300, but they showed a lot of the first season, and none of them had this here, so that's pretty rare. What is this? Star Trek. More about the tools, I guess. Inside Star Trek. Okay, right. That's neat with the models. I've got this somewhere. One of these days I will make a video of that, the bridge playset. I had it as a kid, but I must have gave it away, and then some years later when I was doing the flea market in the 90s, I bought that from a guy. This whole thing with about 6 figures in it, the Mego figures, and it was about, I think I paid 30 bucks for it. That was in the mid 90s. So I got a killer deal on that deal. Okay, keep going here. Media Spotlight. These are all advertisements basically for the other magazines. That's a cool shot of Spock wearing his little IDIC symbol. Okay, Star Trek Archives. That's good artwork right there. Not sure what this is. Oh, I know what that's from. The Twilight Zone. Or either Twilight Zone or I don't remember the other. Outer Limits. He was in both of them, and one of them he played an astronaut who was, when he got back to Earth, he was burning up or something like that. I remember that. It was a pretty cool episode. Something about Jupiter or something. That's pretty neat. These are like magazine articles, or newspaper clippings, what they look like, kind of. Here's a cool shot. Leonard Nimoy and Milton Berle. Wow. Bill Bixby, Nichelle Nichols. That's a cool shot. These are pretty neat. Oh, there's Captain Kirk. Another shirtless shot. There's McCoy, or Kelly with, I believe that's probably his wife, Carolyn. Somewhere I've got this photo too. That's pretty cool. It's in color though. Let's see, what are these? Leonard Nimoy. Who's he talking to? I don't know who May is. It doesn't say. Let's see. Huh. There's Leonard Nimoy with his kid, and that's funny. Here's Dr. Smith from Lost in Space. Those were, and here's another shot with them. Those were big time competition. Irwin Allen and Gene Roddenberry. More Leonard Nimoy. Here's some Walter Koenig flashback. Here's something he was in, apparently a Western. Never seen that one. And in the back, inside Gene Roddenberry. Oh, yeah. I've got that record. 76, that's about right. I listened to that thing dozens of times when I was a kid. I still got it somewhere. Inside Star Trek. That's cool. It had a lot of interviews with DeForest Kelley, William Shatner. Isaac Asimov was one. Here's, what is this? These are some of the back issues, apparently. Oh, no, Trek, the magazine for Star Trek. That's a different fanzine. Huh. Okay. Here's some more artwork on the back. Comics. And this is going to be probably hard to read, but incidentally speaking, a Vulcan Outpost. That's basically an advertisement for stuff. And there's the back cover again. All right. Hope you all enjoyed that. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and later.